Well, we are going to talk about lawn care today, and Clell Goodpasture joins us. And Clell's you're the grass guy at TLC. I mean, you just understand this stuff, and everybody wants to have a really good-looking lawn. But what are some of the things we need to keep in mind?
Well, Jennifer, one of the things that I like to give to people when they come to the store is our lawn care brochure. It's got a lot of the basics in it. Nothing real detailed, but just, you know, hit the high points of some of the things you should do and shouldn't do. It's just a good piece of material that we've done, and a good thing to follow.
What are some of the mistakes people make?
Oh, mistakes people make. Okay, first one that comes to mind is mowing the Bermuda grass too short.
Okay.
One of the things that the lawn care brochure will mention, Bermuda should be mowed at somewhere around 1.5 to 2 inches this time of year. When you get to summer heat, it's probably best to move it up at least a notch, to at least the 2 inch or maybe 2.5 inches.
Because you can kind of scalp it and burn it, probably.
Well, the Bermuda just does so much better in that summer heat if it gets a little more growth to it.
Yeah, and what we have here, the reason that we're here is because we literally have two different kinds of grass. Off on the left side is the fescue, that's a cool season grass and more for shade, and then on the right side is the Bermuda. So is this cut about right, as far as you can tell?
Yes, it is. You can see, or maybe I should say we can see, that the fescue's probably about 1/2 inch, at least, maybe 3/4 inch taller, which it should be mowed at a taller height than Bermuda. And then you can see that it kind of drops down a little bit to the Bermuda.
Well, a lot of people, the question is to bag or not to bag the grass clippings. What do you think?
Oh, well, part of that's going to be personal preference. There's no doubt that by not bagging and letting the clippings fall back to your lawn, you're adding back nutrition, and that's good. Some people don't like the look of the grass still laying there on the yard, so they want a bag.
But is it better for the yard for the clippings to fall in? Because it does give it, what, extra nitrogen?
Overall, yeah, the extra nitrogen. Overall, it's better. I mean, it's better.
Okay.
But some people don't like that look that you get by, you know, not bagging.
Well, how often should you fertilize? Does it depend on the different type of grass?
Yes, it does. With fescue, the time there is September and November, and again in March and May. That's the good growing season for fescue. Bermuda grass, normally speaking, you don't start till about the 1st of May or sometime during the month of May. Now, we've had an unusual spring this year, and if you were fertilizing your Bermuda in April, that's okay.
Well, I want to invite you to come up this way, and Clell, let's walk up, because I'm going to tell on myself. We have an issue with some of our grass out here in the front yard, and I kind of thought I knew what the problem was, and I think you're going to tell me that I'm probably correct.
After what we looked at a while ago, yes, I'm going to confirm that you were correct.
Well, the deal, we have Bermuda grass in the front yard, and I planted these wonderful trees here, and I got them from TLC. There's a Chinese pistache. I mean, they've grown like crazy, and then this is a lace bark elm. Well, what's happened, I mean, look at this lovely patch of Bermuda. It's just almost nothing. And so the problem is it's getting too much shade, right? Right.
Bermuda grass, Jennifer, needs to have 6 to 8 hours of sunshine. And I actually lean more towards the 8 for it to do what it's supposed to do. And you can see if you back up here to right about here, we're out from underneath the canopy, and the Bermuda is starting to look a little bit better.
Yeah.
But you're going that way, it's not going to make it.
It just gets greener and greener. Now I'm going to have the same issue on the other side. So what to do about it?
Well, fescue is one answer, because it'll grow in the shade. Now, some people don't like that, especially in a situation like this where you're going to have the green fescue during the winter and dormant Bermuda over here. Some people don't like that. That is a choice, though. The other choice is to do some kind of flower bed.
Oh, darn.
My dear wife would do rocks.
Yeah.
You've been to the house, you
I
know
have.
she would do rocks.
Exactly. Well, but the only other option really, if we wanted to go back with grass, would be fescue in terms of how much shade we're getting here.
Yes.
So that's
right.
something to keep in mind for people. If you do come into an established house, the grass doesn't look that great, then it's probably because it's just the wrong grass for the wrong spot.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
As I said, Bermuda's got to have about 6 to 8 hours of sunshine. And underneath a tree, such as some of these you've got here,
Yeah.
if you'd have watched over the years, you could have seen the Bermuda grass just retreat back.
Well, Clell, thank you. Appreciate the advice.
You're welcome there.